Let me commend Channel 9 for helping us as a city, because this city is so big, and I want to thank you all for just doing a great journalistic or news reporting on this.
Local leaders calling for action tonight after an I-Team report on 911.
I-Team Chief Investigator Brendan Keefe broke the story about how some dispatchers are not medically trained. And Brendan, your investigation is getting a lot of reaction.
That's right, Carol and Clyde. The resolution right in my hands was drafted by City Council member Charlie Winburn. It would fully train and fully staff the city's Emergency Communications Center, which is down 27 operator-dispatcher positions in a hiring freeze. Right now, some operators and dispatchers have no choice but to work 16 consecutive hours answering emergency calls. Help is on the way, but the first responder is the 911 operator.
Listen to me very carefully, because I'm going to tell you how to do chest compressions, all right?
A heart attack call filled with detailed instructions lasting 7 minutes.
Open up her mouth. The paramedics are there. Let them take over. All right, you've done well.
Thank you, sir.
Another heart attack call lasts only a minute.
Please hurry.
Ma'am, I'm not the one that's coming. EMS is coming, okay? Yes. I'm going to go ahead and disconnect the call. They've been dispatched, okay?
The difference? One 911 operator was medically trained, the other was not.
When you call and you have a medical emergency, I should be able to tell you exactly what steps you need to take while you're waiting for the fire department to arrive on scene.
The public's essentially in danger. If someone's choking, you could die within the 3 to 5 minutes it takes for the fire department to get there. And with layoffs on the table, it's going to take longer than that. This is a serious problem.
The original plan was to cross-train all of us, and now they say we don't have the staff or time to do so.
Staffing is a problem for us. Obviously, the budget constraints have affected everybody, and it's impacted us very hard.
Joel Estes is the director of Cincinnati's Emergency Communications Center.
Someone sitting constantly taking 911 calls for 8 or 12 hours a day. Right now we're on 12-hour shifts, handling the types of calls that we handle. These things stress people out significantly.
He told City Council he has no choice but to force those stressed-out operators and dispatchers to work even longer.
If a person has worked a 12-hour shift, then they would be only mandated to work 4 hours.
That's 16 hours.
Correct.
Can you tell the people of Cincinnati that they're going to get the same level of help from someone who's on their 16th hour of answering emergency calls as they would from the person who's on their first or even their 12th hour?
Looking over the statistics, we haven't seen any problems with the folks that have worked those hours.
If it was you calling 911, you would want somebody with the right mental state taking your telephone call and helping you out.
The I-Team reviewed dozens of 911 calls obtained through a public records request.
Listen to me. Listen to me. We're already getting them started, okay?
I had a 3-month-old child that was not breathing. I was not able to legally give them CPR instructions, even though I know how to do CPR.
Would you be breaking policy to give them that advice?
Absolutely.
So you guys have been told if you're not medically trained, don't give the advice?
Correct.
If they're not medically certified, but they think they might be able to help the person on the other end of the line with a medical condition, are they allowed to give that assistance?
Somebody that's not medically trained, has no medical training, is not going to be making these types of assessments over the phone. So the answer to that is going to be no.
And today the city once again insisted that all but 6 of its dispatchers have been cleared to give medical instructions over the phone. In this tweet, our sources inside the communications center tell the I-Team that more than 20 people, 20 dispatchers and operators who answer 911 have not been adequately trained and are not allowed to offer medical advice at all. County Commissioner Greg Hartman, who after seeing our investigation proposed a measure that would combine the city and county 911 operations, today said the odds are irrelevant if you happen to get an operator without medical training when your life is on the line. Carol?
All right, thanks, Brendan. The extent